So hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Today my friends, I'm very happy to be here and to present you a new build guide, and this time it's gonna be the Molten Strike Juggernaut Marauder build. Why this one? Because I was using this build in the video on how to make how to find the fractured walls, and since many people were asking what build I was using there, or they were interested in it, I took the decision to do this video. So my friends, as the last build guide, I'm gonna just begin with the pros and the cons, skill gems, then gear and flasks, skill tree remainings, how I play it, and then to finally end up this video with some gameplay. That means I will do a T16 map so I can present you this build. Then also I'm gonna put into the description, I'm gonna put two links. That means one, it is the build guide link that I based my whole build on it. Okay, it's normal I give credits to whoever gave me this build, and then secondly I'm gonna put the link, the Pastebin Link, so that you can just import or copy paste it into your path of building, and then you can just copy this build as you please and take your time and see it at your pace. So let's go for the first category. I hope it's gonna be helpful, this video, for you guys, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So let's go, my friends. So my friends, here we are with our first category. It is the pros and the cons of this build. So we are gonna just start with the pros. The first pro is that this build is very tanky. I mean, I don't have to talk too much about it because we have 7,300 life, and if we check our defenses, we have 13,600 armor. So I think those numbers talk by itself. Then we have the pro that this build can do almost every map mod. There's only one really that you can do, but we're gonna talk about it on the cons. But it is very positive to say that you can almost do all of them. Only one you can't. Then this build is very cheap. Okay, if you want to copy the build as I have it, you will need like 8x, I would say 8 to 10x. You can really just copy it. The only thing that you can't really buy it is this armor, because it is a lore with 80% maximum resistances. That means you can't buy it anymore, or you can't find it anymore, only on standard, and if you buy it from somebody that played the past leagues. So now it is only the 78% max that you can find. But for the rest of the build, I think 8x you should be pretty much good. Most of it is because of the 6 linked armor. Then we have very good DPS on this build. If you activate all of your flasks and stuff, you can pretty much do an insane single target DPS. And also to clear maps, you do very good DPS too. So your clear speed is also not bad at all. Then the last of the pros is that it is a very easy build to play, because you really just need, if you have all activated, you just need to activate your Molten Strike, and that's it. You don't need much more than that, and you put your totem whenever you are at a boss. So that's very easy to play. Then we are going for the cons. You can do the Ele Reflect mod. So the elemental reflection mod you can do. That's the one of the cons. Then the second one, it is that this build is not fast. For me at least, it is not fast to clear a map. Why? Because every time you wanna proc your Molten Strike, you have to stop, you have to click on it, then it takes like 1 or 2 seconds until it procs. Okay, that you kill it all, but you have all the time you have to stop to proc the Molten Strike. Almost every build you need to do it, but since now I was playing lastly some Cyclone build, I think it was also a reason why I think that this build is a bit slow. So that was it with the pros and the cons, and let's go now for the skill gems, my friends. Let's go. So my friends, here we are with the skill gems category. Actually, there's not much to talk about. On our 6th link, we will want damage on full life, elemental damage with attack, Molten Strike, yeah, Ancestral Call, the multi-strike, and elemental focus. Okay, then on both of our hands, we want first a Knight in support with Herald of Ash and Anger, and on the other side the Whirling Blades, that's our movement skill, with fast attacks and blood magic. Then on our helmet, we want to cast 1 damage taken with Summon Lightning Golem for that increased attack speed, Ancestral Protector, and Immortal Call. Then on our hands, we will want, on our Tom Fist, we will want the Portal. Okay, and a Murderous Eye Jewel with damage to attacks. Okay, but it has to be a Murderous Eye Jewel because of the intimidate enemies for 4 seconds on a hit. Okay, and lastly, my friends, we will want on our boots increased duration support, blood magic, blood rage, and enhanced support. So that's all we can talk about on our skill gem category. Let's go for the next one. So and now, my friends, let's talk about our gear and the flasks. So the gear, it is on our, or as weapon, we want an Eternal Sword. That means the Grellwood Shank, because of the attack speed is very strong and it does a very good damage. Then we want the shield on our offhand. The best it is the Lioness Remorse, Pinnacle Tower Shield. As helmet, there's not much to say. It is the +1 to level of socketed minion gems. Okay, that's very good. Then the socketed gems are supported by level 20 Immolate. That's also good. But the best on this helmet, it is the nearby enemies have -9% to fire resistance. That's huge, my friends, I can tell you. Okay, then as armor, a Lore Weave. Okay, I have the one with 80%, but you can also like buy one that has up to 78%. It is gonna do its job. Then as amulet, we want Exof's Blood. Okay, because of the life and the fire resistance penetration. And then as ring, I have put the Thief's Torment Prismatic Ring because of the, not the leech, but the life gain on hits and the mana gain on hits. That's very good and very helpful. Then as on the hands, we want the Tom Fists. Okay, I think you see it by yourself because of the attack speed and the extra eye jewel that we can put on, and our portal. Okay, then on our belt, we want, as all of our rares, we want high life, or as high life as we can, plus our resistance to be capped, and if you can afford to have the increased elemental damage with attack skills, that's a big bonus. And then to end up with our boots, where we want the movement speed, the life, and to cap our resistance with it. So, and now let's go for like the most important, I think, of this build are the flasks, because it's gonna the flasks are gonna bring us a lot of DPS for our single target. So we want the Granite Flask, the Lion's Roar, then Blood of the Carry. Okay, this one is very important to survive. Then the Dying Sun. Okay, then we want the Overflowing Chalice, the Silver Flask, and then we are gonna end up with that Series Promise. So the flasks are very important because of our DPS is very dependent. At least the single DPS is very dependent on those flasks. So that's pretty much what we can talk about on the gear and the flasks. And now let's go for the skill tree and the remainings, my friends. Let's go. So my friends, and now let's talk about the skill tree and the remainings. I mean, there's not much we can say or I can tell you about it, since I'm just gonna copy paste this link or the Pastebin link into the description and you can just copy paste. But what I have to point out is that the wildfire, the jewel, is very important for your build because of the DPS boost, the increased fire damage, plus, and that's the most important, the 2 additional projectiles. Then we got like the elemental overload, what is also important, and lastly the Watcher's Eye prismatic jewel if you can afford one with 14 or with fire resistance penetration. That is huge, but it is also worth some currency. But just, my friends, just follow the skill tree as I have put it. If you're not like that expert, maybe you're an expert and you're just gonna put as you please, and ascendancy you just go for like this. You're gonna copy paste it like it's shown here. About the Pantheon, what we will take, it is like the soul of Arakali, okay, and lastly the soul of Shakari. That's something, I mean, every build now is like just taking the soul of Shakari. Why? Because of the poison immune. You're immune to poison, and that's huge, my friends, because poison is really a pain in the ass lately. And yeah, that's pretty much what I can tell you about it, about the skill and the remaining. So let's go for the next category, my friends. So, and now, my friends, how do I play this build? Actually, it's very simple. On my left button of my mouse, I have move only. On the middle one, the Molten Strike, our main ability. And on the right one, it's the Whirling Blades. On my Q, I put Ancestral Protector. Whenever I get into a boss fight or so, I just put my Ancestral Protector, or in the mines when I know, okay, I'm gonna spend some time at the same spot, I put it up. Then on my W, I have nothing. My E, I have my Blood Rage that I'm always like keeping up. So you gotta check upper left of your screen. You're gonna check if your Blood Rage is activated. Then on R, nothing. On T, or, I mean, you can do it whatever you want. I just activate Anger, I activate my Herald of Ash, and then I just put my portal on, and that's it, okay? Whenever I'm playing, so I use my Molten Strike, my Ancestral Protector whenever I know I stay on the zone, and my Blood Rage always activated. And then the most important about this build that I already like told before, it is those are my Flasks. My Lion's Roar, I use it whenever I see, ooh, maybe I'm gonna take some damage. My blood flask, that's the most important one to just survive. So you're gonna put it up whenever you see, oh, my life is gonna go down. And the remaining flask, the 3 others, I use whenever I want a lot of DPS boost, especially when you're going for a boss or a single target. So that's pretty much what I do when I'm playing this build, my friends. So, my friends, and now we are gonna go for some gameplay with this build. For that, we are gonna use the T16 prominent map, normal, okay? I'm not putting anything on it so that I don't like influence it or make it stronger than another map. And so you see also how it works. So pretty much we are just activating the Blood Rage, and we are wrecking some enemies. As you can see, Blood Rage on the upper left corner is like all the time renewing. That means it's all the time like going the counter up to 19 seconds again, okay? So I'm just gonna like rush a bit through it, you know. I'm not gonna do every single monster, okay? I'm just gonna go a bit just showing. So as you can see, we are going for the groups. We click on Molten Strike and it's going. So here I'm putting everything up and let's go. You see, I'm activating my my flasks. I mean, there are a lot of builds that make more damage than this one, but I think it is like very decent. I mean, for the currency and also how tanky it is a very good DPS. So please ignore this, because this is the first map I'm doing on standard since a long time ago. So as you can see, it is very viable. And if you have any questions on this build, I mean, I am gonna put the link into the description of the guide of this build. Then also, my friends, if you have anything to say, just comment it. Like for more, subscribe for more, because I'm doing more and more videos, as you can see. And I mean, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next video or on the next stream, and take care of yourself, my friend, because at the moment with this COVID situations, it's not easy. So stay safe, my friends, stay at home, and see us again, my friends, very soon. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, nice night. Bye bye, my friends. Love y'all.